Definitely a feeling of excitement. Obviously, when you come off of a season like that where you have so much success, it's something the players certainly want to replicate because it's enjoyable, it's fun, everybody loves it, and you get a lot of praise for that. So getting them back into the habit of getting the work done every day that needs to go into that is going to be a big part of the beginning of our season this year. Knowing those expectations are there and knowing the possibilities are there that maybe we hadn't seen before will keep us pretty motivated, I think. Our 7 seniors don't know anything different than winning 17 games a year, which is a unique place to be. And really our whole program is in that position right now. There's no person on the team that hasn't won 17 games in every one of their college soccer seasons. So for this class coming into their final season, that's kind of the expectation for them, and that's kind of the what they're after this year, I'm sure. Not just replicating our success going into the postseason, winning a conference championship, but getting to that 17 win mark would be huge. So we have 7 kids in that senior class. They are spread out around the field for us, which is great. They are good leaders for us. They have a ton of experience. Some of them have been starters since they were freshmen. So definitely a class that I'm going to rely on for a lot of things on and off the field. Up front, Ruby Matson is an all-region player. She's just at another level, one of the best that probably we've ever had in the program. Just gets it done up in front, and I'm hoping she continues that and finds ways to score goals. Mary Higginbotham comes in and backs her up, just some key minutes. I think that she's going to give us, coming off the bench, just some energy and a great leader for us on the bench. In the midfield, Brooke Thomas is going to be a 4-year starter. Just a smart player, very heady, and understands the system, understands what we're trying to do, has great ball skills, distribution. Jess Book also played some key minutes for us last year, and hoping her health will allow her to do the same this year. She was a big defensive presence for us in the midfield down the stretch. And we were able to use her in some specific situations when we really needed that. And then in the back we have some experienced players. Colleen Zilka on the outside back for us. She's was a full-time starter last year and played her first couple years, got some minutes. She's somebody who just provides a lot of speed for us, can be an offensive threat, and has some good experience in the back. And then Meredith Balsbaugh was a spot starter for us last year in different situations and has some good game experience as well. Somebody else who can vie for a starting position, but also just a great leader for us on and off the field. So it's a great veteran group that will be relied on in a lot of ways. This group is a close-knit group. They are the driving force in our team at this point. They are extremely dedicated. We're extremely dedicated in the off season and are becoming our leaders in that. So they also have some good experience. They've gotten some good playing time in the last couple years. So there's a lot of the starters coming out of that mix. But overall, as a group, they are always come to practice motivated. They are just great kids to work with, great kids to coach. So back in the offense for us, Michaela Burke is one of our key setup players, I like to say, but she also has a knack for scoring goals. She just gets herself in the right place at the right time, and we're going to need that from her this year. Hoping she can have a breakout year as far as scoring goals, but also get it done setting other people up. Also in the midfield, Anna Williams started for us all year last year. She can do a lot of things for us offensively. Her defensive game has gotten better and better as she goes. So hopefully she'll get it done both ways this season. Chloe Williams comes off the bench for us in that midfield spot as well, and she has grown tremendously in her first 2 years. So hoping to see her get some minutes game time this year. In the defense, starting at the back, we got Columbia Harcrater, who is our #1 keeper this year. Had a great season last year after being injured for most of the year. Her freshman year, just a great kid to work with. Will do anything you ask her to do, and fearless in the goal, becoming a better and better vocal leader from the back. We also have Riley Lefevre, who started every game for us last year, I believe, as an outside back. But she's also someone I can move around the field in some different spots, depending on how we want to use her this year. Coming off the bench also is Shannon Brawley last year. Got a lot of key minutes for us, scored some key goals for us, had some good assists for us. So if she can make the same kind of jump this year that she did last year, she's going to have a really good year. Casey Mann is a name that was not on the roster last year. She played with us her freshman year and has just dealt with injuries. Thought her soccer career was over, but got a second opinion and is back with us again now. And she's somebody we can use in a lot of different places. So we'll see where she kind of finds her role. And then Catherine Reese, another kid who is just a solid kid who we look to for a lot of things as far as a leader for us, but also someone who's very versatile on the field. We can use her a lot of different ways, and hoping she will get again more and more game minutes this year as well. So. The sophomores surprised me last year. I definitely did not expect them to have as much impact on our team as they did as freshmen. So obviously I know now to give them a little more responsibility. Maggie Williams had an outstanding freshman year, just a magic freshman year, I would say, and made things easy for us offensively. So without her in the lineup this year because of her knee, we're just going to have to find ways to get it done in other ways. It's not going to be as easy to score goals as she made it look last year. In the back, Lizzie Swoboda, about 4 games into the season, became our starting center back and never left. And she just had a solid year, grew a lot, learned a lot, but is just the easiest person to work with. Nothing phases her, so it doesn't matter if she messes up, if people around her mess up, nothing phases her. So she's easy to coach, easy to work with. So she'll be more and more of a leader for us in the back. Tirza Lloyd got some minutes for us as the season progressed, coming off the bench in the back, and we are looking for her to likely fill the void left by Claire Coker in the center back position. Jackie Netchert also had a lot of improvement happen through the year last season. So she's someone who we put in. She's just got a huge motor, just goes and goes and goes. So we can put her in up front and expect her to get some loose balls, create some havoc in their defense. Lillian Kimple is another kid who made some huge improvements through the year last year. And still has a ways to go. She will likely to be someone coming off the bench for us again, but just has a huge heart for the team and is somebody who really brings a lot of enthusiasm to practice and off the field situations. So it's a good group. It's not big numbers, but they're a fun group to work with, and Maggie will still be around the team. She's going to find some other roles to fill this year. So definitely a group that we're still going to have to rely on. I think we've got to be mentally tough because this non-conference season that we are about to enter into is probably the toughest one we've ever had in 27 years that I've been coaching. So we've got 2 top 10 opponents. We've got other quality regionally ranked opponents on the schedule. We're going to be on the road a lot. So it's just nothing will be easy, which is okay because that makes us not assume things. So coming from experienced success, a team that has experienced success, that will make things a little more on edge for them. Nothing will be easy for us, which is good. So that should prepare us well for our conference season in October. So we should be ready to go.